Good day, Hagerstown Tigers. I hope you all had a good week at school and a wonderful Tuesday off while our teachers rallied at the State House to demand that lawmakers invest more into our education. Teachers, thank you for all that you do. We appreciate your time, care, and knowledge that you bring to school every single day. This week's episode is very, very special with a couple of very, very special guests. I think you guys will really enjoy this one. Coming up, as always, a report of current and upcoming Tiger events. The birth of a sovereign state, a trip around the globe, a peek into Tiger athletics, and the latest on weather. Stay tuned for this week's episode of Studio.
As you have probably seen, this year's snowball flyers have been posted all around the school. They have all the information you need to know about the winter event, and if you somehow missed them, the digital flyer is in your daily announcements. Rejoice and give thanks, because next week is Thanksgiving break. Take the opportunity to eat too much, sleep too much, and shop too much, because after that we are back in it for finals. Once you've slept off that turkey coma, remember to bring in canned goods and non-perishable items for the New Testament food drive brought to you by the HHS. All items will be donated to the local pantry just in time for the holiday season. But wait, the Tiger Time who donates the most items will receive a bountiful box of donuts. And now for a very special edition of Holiday in History.
This week we decided to celebrate Start Your Own Country Day. We sat down with an extraordinary man who has done it himself, Kevin Baugh, as he was known before his rule as president of Molossia. He carved out his own chunk of territory right here in the U.S. and has been thriving there ever since. Here to tell us their story, President and Vice President of Molossia, Mr. and Mrs. Baugh.
Right, well, I am President Kevin Baugh of the Republic of Molossia, and this is...
I'm Adrienne Baugh, the First Lady of the Republic of Molossia.
And Molossia is a micronation, which is a tiny self-declared country. It is located within the state of Nevada, about 35 miles southeast of Reno. Our nation was originally founded in 1977, May 26, 1977, and it was originally called the Grand Republic of Volstein, and my friend James and I were he was the king, I was prime minister, and he moved on to other stuff, and after about, I think, 21 years or so, I obtained property here within Nevada in 1998, and it's became the permanent home of our nation, and we've been going strong ever since. I pretty much knew everything in the country, and then before that, running past the First Lady to make sure it's not
Yeah.
You gotta do that. Questions for the First Lady.
Okay.
You were married into Molossian rule.
Yeah.
We just want to know kind of what that was like. We're just interested to hear your opinion on that.
I mean, who wouldn't want to be instant royalty? Yes, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, so I said, can I wear a tiara? And he said, that's nothing to do with the Republic. And I said, do I get to wear the tiara or am I not showing up? So he said, yes, I get to wear, yes. I mean, if I were a country, I could wear the tiara. What's the problem? So, yeah, it was great immediately, of course. Yes, definitely recommend it.
So we also read about your war with East Germany. We want to know how that's going.
Well, so far, actually, no casualties, thank goodness.
That's really good.
They're keeping a low profile, I guess. No, back in the 1980s, I was stationed with the U.S. Army, and it was then West Germany, when there was still East and West Germany, of course. And they would wake us up in the middle of the night so we'd jump in our tanks and go to our forward staging areas to prepare to repel the communist hordes, which thankfully never came. And at that time, I was prime minister when Molossia was still called the Grand Republic of Volstein, and so I had one too many times. So in November of '83, I declared war on the nearest East Bloc country, which was East Germany, and then I forgot all about it. And then about 10 years ago, digging through the archives of the Ministry of the Closet and discovered this war declaration. Like, oh, that's cool, war declaration. East Germany's long gone by then. And then I looked up and discovered that East Germany is in fact not long gone. I mean, we all thought it would unify with West Germany back in 1990 or 91, something like that. But a tiny piece of East Germany still exists in the form of an island off the coast of Cuba that was given to East Germany by Fidel Castro back in 1973. But that was not addressed in the Unification Treaty in 1990, so it still remains the one last piece of East Germany that is hanging out there. And it is uninhabited. So we remain at war with an uninhabited island off the coast of Cuba.
That is so awesome.
we saw you have your own space program.
We do.
So
Yeah.
we wanted to know if you are at all involved in a space race and if you have any plans to go to the moon.
Oh, that'd be great. I would love to go to the moon. Absolutely.
Of course.
The little farther than the space program will go, which is right now about 300 feet. So, for a micronation, that's space, all right?
Right.
18 days ago, we added a new citizen.
Yeah,
So
we added a
my
new
daughter
citizen.
had a baby, so that was great.
Yes, our population went up to 35. So that's good. That's pretty much how you have to be a Molossian citizen, is to be sort of
She was born over Molossian soil, which meant we put some soil in a bag and threw it underneath the hospital bed, and there's
All good.
works out.
Well, speaking of your kids, when they went to school, are they considered foreign exchange students? Or do they go to school in
Actually, they're one
Molossia?
of our main exports. We have two exports in Molossia, garbage and our kids. The kids actually come back. Thank goodness the garbage doesn't.
So we were wondering, do you have any Molossian signature moves?
Ooh.
Maybe it's a salute, maybe it's a phrase that you guys say.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Okay. Yes, that's exactly
No,
what
you're backwards. Right hand. There you go.
So at the studio, we actually have our own signature move, and I think everyone at Hagerstown would love to see you guys do it this Friday.
Yeah, what is it?
So if you want to try it, it's this.
Oh.
Hey!
There we go. Thank
right.
you so much. I appreciate that. They're gonna love that.
So,
There you go.
do you have a Molossian national anthem? Is the first part of this question.
We do, but he doesn't want to sing it.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, well, our national symbol, I guess. Well, our national animal is the wild horse.
Okay.
And yeah, it's actually on my
Can you
hat.
see?
I keep it there in case I
And
don't
then
forget.
below. I don't know, there's
We'll just do Wild Horse. Can you sing us an excerpt from your national anthem using only the words Wild Horse?
All right, let's do it. This is awesome.
What? All I have to do is wild horse in there?
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
say Wild Horse.
Just say it over and over again. That's not
Yeah,
weird.
we got it.
All right. Wild horse, wild horse, wild horse, wild horse, wild horse.
Yay!
There we go. We actually saw that you guys don't pay U.S. taxes, but you give the equivalent in foreign aid to the United States.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Well, it's an element of survival for any micronation. You stop paying taxes, and that's probably one of the main deal breakers with the U.S. Then they really are going to pay attention to you because they want money. Right, so,
Yeah.
so we give them foreign aid every year. Give them a decent amount of foreign aid because you've seen their roads. They need all the help.
Oh,
they need
yeah.
those poor folks. I mean, but we are there for them. So
Right.
I'm sure the Molossian roads are very nice, though.
That's right.
yes, one road that we have is fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, it's been fantastic talking to you guys. We can definitely say that. Well, greetings to everyone who might be seeing this from the Republic of Molossia, world's
That's
smallest sovereign republic that I'm singing them to.
But if we, hopefully we might inspire you between your, assignment to make your own country and visiting with us. And if it did, please just drop us a line and let us know.
Yeah,
And maybe we'll see you guys at MicroCon or at a visit at our place.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome. Thank you so much, guys.
Young Kayla Arquetta was born without a left hand or a forearm, yet she was determined to be a cellist for her middle school orchestra. The director, Carly Addison, knew she had to help this young musician. The middle school teacher found online blueprints for prosthetics that could help Kayla, and the school just got 3D printing technology, so the director got a few high school students to help print the prosthetic. After getting Kayla's measurements, the team successfully built the prosthetic and gave the young woman more confidence. I'm not supposed to give my opinion, but I find this story extremely wholesome.
So we were thinking, if we were to make our own country, we would probably call it, based off of our name, The Studio, we'd call it The Studio's Bekistan. we think it would be best if, with our new nation, if we formed an alliance, and we thought we would ask if you would be interested in an alliance with Studios Bekistan in our early years.
Well, we don't usually do alliances. We keep things pretty informal, but you could definitely consider us Molossia to be a friend to Studio Uzbekistan.
All right. Perfect.
Awesome. I'll take it. I'll take whatever I can get. So, this next Awesome. Thank you so much. So this next question is Welcome to Studio's Uzbekistan, nerds.
After being inspired to start our very own nation by our friends at Molossia, Mason and I created Studio Uzbekistan.
Do you hear that, Prince Linderman the Benevolent?
No, I don't, His Righteousness Sir Pruitt.
They're playing us entrance music to respect us.
Very cool.
Precisely.
You fool! You told Princess Diana at the royal ball I was already with Princess Julie?
I did no such thing.
You know what you did!
How dare you accuse me? Prepare to meet your maker! Prepare to meet him! Now, a nation isn't much without its citizens, so we decided to walk around and recruit citizens here in Hagerstown High School. Let's go. Hello, I hope I'm not interrupting. We have created our own nation, Studio Uzbekistan, and we are in search of citizens.
Do you have a national anthem? Can you sing it for us?
Not at the moment.
No,
We have
yes we
not-
can. Yes, we can. At this moment, we decided that Mr. Tyner was right. What is a nation without a great national anthem? We also decided that to admit citizens into our country, they had to perform one simple task: dance for a minimum of 1 second. Studios Uzbekistan, Studios Uzbekistan, Studios Uzbekistan, Studios Uzbekistan, Studios Uzbekistan. Studios Uzbekistan, Studios Uzbekistan, Studios Uzbekistan, Studios. We have many policies. They're all very great. Studios Uzbekistan, Studios Uzbekistan. Oh yes. Thank you, Super Big. And now, because that was so enticing.
This Saturday at 9 a.m., the varsity wrestling team will travel to Lawrence Township to compete. Also on Saturday is the boys basketball scrimmage against Rushville at Rushville. This starts at 9 a.m. Then finally on Saturday, the JV and varsity girls basketball team will play at Randolph Southern at 6 p.m. We hope to see everyone out supporting their Tigers this weekend.
The sun is shining brightly over Studio Uzbekistan. Only being covered by a stray cloud or two, the temperatures are nice and warm at 75 degrees. But who am I kidding? When is it not like this in Studio Uzbekistan? Anyway, back to the US. Today's partly cloudy skies and high of 44 will give way to freezing drizzle after midnight tonight. Saturday will start out with early morning showers, progressing through the day and turning to partly cloudy skies around 7 p.m. Saturday will also carry a high of only 41 of most of the day. Sunday will start off with partly sunny skies and a temperature of 29 around 8 a.m. that will quickly rise to 42 around noon. Try something you're passionate about. It's gonna have to refresh.
Thank you to all citizens of the United States, as well as our lovely new citizens of Studio Uzbekistan, for tuning into this week's episode of The Studio. As of this recording, The Studio has been made into an international broadcast, so that's pretty cool, I guess. My name is Prince Jackson, His Benevolent, and we'll see you all right here again next week on The Studio.